Hi everybody, welcome back to Goodnight Lighthouse. I'm Miss Dorothy and I'm here to read you another story. And I have a book about a dog that we recently read about. Now, it's been a while, but we read a book called Dog Loves Books. Do you remember that? It was about a dog who loved reading books. And now we have that dog back again. And this book is called Dogs Loves Counting. Dog Loves Counting. Our dog that loves books loves to count too? Wow, that's special. But in this book, he has to count for a very important reason. Because he's reading so many books, he can't fall asleep. So he tries to do some counting to help him get to sleep. And we need to get into this book and find out if it works. Because if it works, it's something we can do to help us go to sleep. Are you ready to get inside this book with Miss Dorothy? Good. I need you to sit up and listen up, because here we go.
Dog Loves Counting, written by Louise Yates. Dog loved books. He loved reading them late into the night and didn't like to leave them for long. Look, he's using his flashlight because he's reading his books really late at night. He knew he must sleep, but Dog just couldn't drift off. He tried counting sheep, but they weren't helping at all. Perhaps there are other creatures I could count, he thought. Dog reached for a book and began. That book's called A Big Book of Curious Creatures and Their Habits. I don't know if reading another book's going to put him to sleep. The first thing Dog found was an egg. 1, he counted, and the egg began to hatch. Inside was a baby dodo. "Hello, little one," said Dog. He looked around, but the dodo was alone. Number 2, Dog. Number 1, the dodo. "I'll look after you," said Dog. "Together we are 2. Number 1, follow me. We must find number 3. So Dodo's number 1, Dog is number 2. Now they need to find number 3. They looked on through the book for the next creature they could count. "Number 3, Dog called out. Are you speaking to me?" said a sloth after a long silence. He waved very, very slowly. "Number 3, the 3-toed sloth." Dog counted his claws. 1, 2, 3. Now we've got Dog and the dodo and the sloth. The 3-toed sloth wanted to help them find more numbers. He took his time, but together they continued on, keeping count all the way. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Look, he has to carry the sloth because the sloth is so slow. 4, cried a camel. 1, 2, 3, 4. He counted out on his legs. "We are counting," explained Dog, "so that I can fall asleep." The camel hoped he could help. "In the desert where I come from, there are many more things we can count. Follow me," said the camel. And the camel is number 4. "The next number is 5, said the camel. "There is a lizard, I think called a 5-lined skink." "Hello," said the skink. "May we count your lines?" asked the dog. Of course," said the skink. And indeed, there were 5. Number 5 is the 5-lined skink. Look at his lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. After 5, says the camel, comes 6, said the skink, with his mouth full. Uh-oh, he's eating a bug. And as he untangled the fly, they quickly saw why. Coo! Number 6 is the fly. Coo! Coo! called a raccoon, waving her tail. She had 7 black stripes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 stripes on her tail. Number 7 is the raccoon. We're on our way to the desert, said Dog. Oh, can I come too? Called a spider. Or am I too late? Number 8 is the spider. She has 8 legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just in time, replied Dog, and they all counted to 8 together. Number 9 was harder to find. He was dozing in his burrow. They're all looking down there. Who's in there? Called Dog. A 9-banded armadillo, said a voice. Number 9 is the 9-banded armadillo. And when the creature came out, they saw it was true. Look at his 9 bands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And he joined them too. Nearly there, said the camel. What number's next? Asked the armadillo. 10, called a crab as he scuttered about, waving each leg in turn. 10 legs? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The crab is number 10. Dog was enjoying himself. He couldn't wait to know more numbers. But when at last they did reach the desert, Dog was disappointed. There was nothing to count, as far as he could see. Don't worry, said the camel. There are as many numbers here as there are grains of sand beneath our feet. Let's all count together, said Dog cheerfully. Number 1, he began. But number 1 was nowhere to be seen. We've lost one, cried Dog. We must find him. Oh no, they lost the dodo. He was number 1. They were all very worried. So they split off and set off searching in different directions. There were 10, then 9, then 8, then 7, then 6, then 5, then 4, then 3, then 2, and then there was 1. He was looking up at the stars. They all joined him, counting up and up, higher and higher and higher. Dog loves counting. I could do this forever, he said happily. The others agreed. They're counting the stars in the sky, and there are more than they can number. When Dog woke up the next morning and looked at his books, he knew that his friends and adventures were never far away. That was something he could count on.
Wow, what an adventure! And it worked! It worked! Dog fell asleep, and the next morning, after all that counting with all those animals, he woke up, and now he knows that whenever he needs to go to sleep, he can start counting and go on adventures with his friends. He counted a lot of animals, all the way up to 10, and then back down to 1, and then he woke up. So it worked. Counting does help you go to sleep. And reading helps you go on big adventures. I think the reason Dog has such a great imagination is because he reads so many books. And I love that. Well, you know Miss Dorothy loves books. And you know I love to read to you every night before you go to bed. And I hope it helps you fall asleep like it helped Dog fall asleep. And I hope it helps you to have great, wonderful, imaginative dreams, just like it did with Dog. Now, it's time for us to go to sleep. Now, we're going to have to do some counting. Maybe we can go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. If you keep counting down to 1, that'll help you to go to sleep. Right now, I need all my little puppies to get into bed, get covered up, cut up, ready for a really good night's sleep. And tomorrow, when you're on your big adventures, whether you're counting, playing with animals, or just trying to go to sleep, remember the most important thing that you can do all day long, and even at nighttime when it's time to go to sleep, obey, and obey right away. And then come back and see Miss Dorothy, because I'm going to be sitting right here, ready to read another book to you. Bye! Thanks for reading with Miss Dorothy. I hope you enjoyed this book, and I hope you'll come back soon to read another. What's your favorite book? Drop Miss Dorothy a note and let me know. I'll go find it, and I'll read it to you. Be sure to subscribe, like, and share. I'll see you soon.